Hello. We're going to talk about a couple of expressions that bug me, and that can also make a good point if you look at them. And they are in the title, so I hope it was worth it, and it is what it is. First of all, both expressions use it twice. So either it could be anything in any expression. So, I started to think about the first expression in terms of, I hope you betraying me was worth losing me. I hope you having a romp that lasted one night was worth crushing me. We all have these sentences, right? I hope lying was worth destroying my ability to now believe anyone. To friends who maybe left you with the narcissist, or that a narcissist in your life got to. I hope befriending someone who you will eventually not have in your life was worth losing my friendship. I hope making me rethink every day of our friendship, wondering about its validity and looking for clues from past as to the lack of loyalty was worth your state of mind that you did that to someone. That would not sit well for me. If I were on the receiving end of any of these, and there are a gazillion of them that you could come up with, I hope it was worth it. I hope I never behave so badly that somebody says that to me about my behavior. Because that's really what that phrase is kind of referring to, right? I hope it was worth it. It being the behavior and it being the result. But either it could be anything. Bugs me. I don't like when people talk like that. The other one, it is what it is. Don't even get me started. I find that one particularly bothersome. It is what it is. It's rhetoric. It's lazy. It says nothing. It's something people say because they don't have the words and they can't find the words. No, I want you to find the words. What does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it is what it is? What's it and what's it? Define both it's, and I'm good with you saying it is what it is. Just define what the it's are when you use the phrase. It bothers me. The same character said it in a TV show the other day that I watched 3 times within 20 minutes. Like, that's a cop. The writers, smart show. The writers couldn't do better. It's like, and the character, the actor didn't say, I'm not saying that 3 times in 20 minutes. Who talks like that in life? Bothers me. That one bothers me. And the narcissist uses it a lot. That's what got me thinking about it. I used to get, it is what it is, now what? Like, they're basically saying to you, look, this is the way I am, so accept it or not. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's not an intelligible response when you get that from somebody. It is what it is. It's like saying, well, take me or leave me, or, it's like an excuse. It is what it is. No, I don't know what that means. It is what it is, now what? Oh, I'll tell you what. But I know many of us have accepted it at least some point about something, that it is what it is attitude. And that to me is pathetic that they would think that that's going to work. And I understand that we sometimes are so anxious for the argument to be over or the storm to pass that if they end something like, well, it is what it is. And some of them say sorry. Mine did all the time. It is what it is. I'm sorry. I am who I am. That kind of. And it can get cumbersome, so we go, and we just let it fade. So if that's what you do, that's fine. But keep your ear open for it. And I used to ask right out to have it defined. Define your its. The first time I said that, he goes, huh? Your it's. Your pronoun, it, you use it twice. It is what it is. So what is the first it and what is the second it? Tell me. Well, they get all kinds of stumped when you do that. Do it once. It's fun. To anybody that says that to you. Friend, stump them. What are your its? What do you mean it is what it is? What it is what is? What is what is? I don't like being spoken to in rhetoric like that. And that's what you get when you have a conversation with a narcissist. We all know that. It's word salad. That's why that's one of their favorite expressions. It doesn't say anything, yet it allows them to infuse that sentence. It works almost anywhere. They don't have to think. And it's an overused expression, like I said, 3 times. It was like 20 minutes. I have to find the episode because it was unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I do think it's a cop-out. I think that it's, I think that when people talk like that, they don't know what to say to you. They have nothing else. And they're trying to sell you something. I would watch for vague language like that. And the first expression that I referred to, the reason I thought of them together is because it also has 2 its in it, right? 2 it pronouns. So I hope it was worth it. I like playing with things like this. So again, I listed a bunch with your narcissist. You could think of that and say to him, I hope it was worth it. But I like specifics. I hope you staying out all night and upsetting your family was worth it. That's a generic ABC special kind of example, but it's up to you to fill in those blanks yourself. You have your own its. And you could say to yourself, I have said to myself, I hope this was worth it. And for me, and I've discussed this with you a lot, my narcissistic relationship was worth this channel to me. This came as a result of me having gone through that. So I hope it was worth it. I hope my narcissistic relationship was worth this channel. Yes, it was. So you can say it about yourself and have a hope for yourself. What is it that maybe you think of? Then I hope it was worth it. You hope your time, away from your family is worth your job. Yeah, it is. It makes me a more balanced person and a better mother. Okay, so there's your answer. But that's the hope. That expression doesn't bother me. The specifics are easy to come into. You can really think it through, and it's a nice checkpoint with yourself. Everything in your life, I hope things are they where they're supposed to be. Choices you make, I hope it was worth it. Like, it's a very powerful sentence. The other one just bothers me. It just bothers me. It's a thing I have. Because and when you date a narcissist and you hear them say it over and over again, it really does get under your skin. And if you haven't noticed it, you will now. And I am who I am is another example of it. They're trying to excuse their behavior and not give you any reasons for why they behaved the way that they did. So the next time they say that to you, I'm telling you, challenge them. Say, what is? And they'll go, what? What is? It is what it is. No, I know, but what is? What are you saying, Renee? Well, you're saying it is what it is. It is a pronoun. It stands for a noun. So what noun do you have in your head for both its? Oh, I would torture the man. Never really got an answer, but it was fun to try to get him to come up with, or get him to even understand, or come up with something. I want you to come up with something. I was trying to provoke thought, is what I was trying to do. It was a funny conversation, who's on first, it led to something like that. But I wasn't trying to confuse him in that way. I was trying to make it clear, I want specifics. What is what is? Well, I just mean, it is. Life, me, it is what it is. No. Don't allow them to talk to you like that. If they're trying to make a point to you in an argument and that's what they're sticking with, no, you have every right to challenge that. Nobody ever does. I don't see anybody do it, even in TV, books, nothing. And I'm like, why doesn't anyone have a problem with it but me? Anyway, I would stick to your guns if that happens to you, and I would use the first double it expression to do checkpoints in your own life. Is your sanity worth spending time with the narcissist? Is your, I hope it was worth it. You can challenge yourself in your own life. That's the more positive quote, I think, that can be used for constructive reasons, for ways for you to check your own life. If you are living a happy life, maybe your life is, maybe it's all the way it should be. But I think that if you ask yourself, I hope it was worth it, and you look around, whether it's you moving somewhere or spending a certain amount of time with someone or whatever, just ask yourself that question and keep aware of that second phrase with the narcissist.